Just
Yeah.
how are you feeling right now?
I mean, everyone in the locker room made me feel very welcome. Starting from coach down to the last man on the bench. I mean, I felt like I've been here. I mean, to be from Trenton, be from New Jersey, from my first NBA game to be with the Philadelphia 76ers is something that I'll remember for the rest of my life.
Well, can I ask you this question? I mean, did you expect to play? I know they're undermanned, but did you expect to play tonight?
I mean, I got to talk to Doc before, and he just told me to be ready. So, I mean, coming in, I talked to a couple of the vets, and they told me the same thing. So I just told them whatever they needed me to do, I was willing to do. This being my first day, like I said, I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna go over film. I'm gonna talk to my vets again, and whatever they need me to do, I'm willing to do.
But you coming from the Philly area, and knowing the rivalry they have with the Celtics, what was that like being your first game?
Like I said, it was a dream come true. It's something that I'll definitely remember for the rest of my life. That's something that I'll be able to talk to my kids about. I just watched Joel Embiid go and get 40 and 10. So I mean, like I said, for me being a rookie in this league, to be able to watch that for my first NBA game, like I said, is something that I would never forget.
Did you have some nerves, man?
Not really. I mean, being at Seton Hall, us being top 15 in the country, we played at a lot of open sites and a lot of big games. But like I said, just finally checking in, knowing that my whole family's watching. Like I said, I'm from Jersey. I know I had a lot of home people watching. So, I mean, it was just more anxious and a good feeling than nervous.
But did you grow up a Sixers fan?
Yeah, AI being one of the best Sixers to go come through the program. I mean, yeah.
Can you just share what this week has been like for you? Because let me see if I have this right. You played for Westchester on Friday,
Hmm.
played in Vegas with Delaware on Sunday, and then get like abruptly called here. So can you just walk us through what the
Yeah.
last
Okay.
week or
So
the last few days have been like?
Friday was actually my first game this season. I came off a knee injury, a 9-month knee injury. So I played my first game this year against the Blue Coats. Saturday, I traveled to Vegas with the Westchester Knicks. We had a layover in Dallas. When I got to Dallas, my agent called me. He FaceTimed me. He was looking at me. He was like, "I was trying to find a cool way to do this, but tomorrow you'll be signing a contract with the 76ers." And I had like an hour and a half flight from Dallas to Vegas, and I cried for maybe like the first 45 minutes of the flight. I couldn't call anybody. I couldn't talk to anybody. So it was just I found that information out, and it was just like, wow, I couldn't believe it. I landed. I stayed a night with the Westchester Knicks. I woke up the next morning. I woke up. I met with the Blue Coats. They had a game at 2 o'clock. We got me, Paul, and Aaron. We got put in a group chat maybe like an hour before the game, and they said you guys are getting called up to the Sixers, so pack your things, and right after the game you're gonna be leaving. Coach pulled me aside. He asked me if I wanted to play with the guys, and I said yes. I'm family now, so I got to play with the Blue Coats for a game, and then right after we flew out, and I was here. So that happened probably with like the last 72 hours.
Insane.
It's been a dream come true though. If I could do it all over again, I would. Like I said, it's definitely something that I'll be able to tell my family and my kids about.
How did you, like you mentioned some of the veterans really welcoming you and helping you along, like who are some people, whether it's teammates, coaching staff, that have really kind of helped you, I guess, cram to be able to play tonight?
Yeah, I
Just what
mean,
was the preparation
my
like?
agent, my brothers, my best friends, my mom, my dad, my agent, they were very helpful, keeping me level-headed, telling me that I deserved it, thanking God. Danny and Tobias, I knew them before coming here. Them guys being from New York and around the area. So when I came here, just like I said, just knowing them putting me under their wing, talking to me, telling me to be ready to go, Rook. Like I said, Doc telling me that he was looking forward to me. He'd been watching me before. He knew what I bring to the table. So, like I said, everyone pretty much did their job and made me feel welcomed, and I was ready to go. So, hope the next 2 days, the 3 days before our next game, I'm gonna go back, get film, get in the gym, and work on my game.
Yeah, what do you hope to show, just, whether it's during this stint right now with the Sixers or when maybe they get a little bit healthier and you spend some time with Delaware, just what do you hope to show this organization this
That
opportunity?
I'm a team player, that I'm willing to do whatever the organization needs for me to win, and that I belong here.
Just with this team, were you on the court with them at all? Any practice shooting or anything?
No, today was my first day. Today's the first day I met everybody on the staff. Today's the first day I met Doc. Today's the first day I met Joel. I can go down the line. So, I mean, like I said, it was a dream come true, but it's time to get back to work now. So.
What were you trying to just show on
Two
the
more
court?
minutes.
Like, just what were you, when you're get out there, like, hey, these are my priorities, this is what I'm trying to do, like, just what was going through your mind?
I mean, pretty much I was coming in, I was giving Steph a break whenever he needed a little break. But I mean, our three main scorers, they pretty much held the game down today. They brought it home for us, and when I was in there, I was just trying to play defense and trying to get Joel the ball. I mean, like I said, he had 40 and 10 tonight. When you have a big man that dominant on the floor, it's best that he gets the ball. So I was just listening to Doc, and I was doing whatever my teammates needed me to do.
You mentioned the 9-month injury. Was there ever a point during that recovery period that you thought, am I going to get my shot in the NBA?
I mean, well, so I got a call up from the Bucks last year out of the bubble, and I had to pass a physical to accept my two-way, and that's when I found out that I was playing on a torn meniscus, and so that happening, and then watching the Milwaukee Bucks win the world championship, it was just more fuel to the fire. It was more motivation. I just used that as, like I said, motivation to get back on the court. I knew I was going to get another opportunity because of how hard I worked, but I just didn't know when it was going to come. I always told myself it was God's timing, and I know patience is a virtue. So I just kept my head down. I just kept working, and God blessed me.